Most agents waste their first week in the business. If I had to do it all over again, here's exactly what I'd do to make sure I'm building a business that doesn't burn me out or leave me broke. Hi, I'm Rob Foglia, broker for Exit Real Estate Experts here in Old Hickory and author of Real Estate Reset. There's a roadmap for you on how you can structure your days in this industry. So whether it's day one for you, it's the end of year one, or maybe it's the end of decade one for you in this business, resolve today to make these changes and adjust your days to look like this. The first thing I would do is I would make a list of every single person that I know, everyone that I'd want to do business with, everyone that possibly knows me, likes me, and trusts me already. I'd go through my Facebook, my LinkedIn, even my phone, and make sure that every single one of those people, they're in a CRM, or I'd even set up my CRM if I didn't have one already. Here at Exit, we have access to a great CRM for you, but there's other great programs out there that can work for you as well. And if I had to guess, your next 10 transactions are probably in your phone. So you've got to go out there and get them, and you've got to make a system to where you can communicate with them regularly. The second thing I would do is I would calendar out my perfect week, meaning I would time block how I want my days to go throughout the week. Remember, just because you don't have a boss anymore and you're self-employed, it doesn't mean that your days can be a free-for-all and you can kind of just go with the flow. You've got to create structure in your days. You've got to have a plan for every single day and how you want to work them. So calendaring out that perfect week is how you can accomplish that. The next thing I would do is I would build the prospecting and lead generation habit. You see, if there's one habit you can build in this industry that's going to have the most impact on your business, it's going to be the prospecting and lead generation habit. And so you want to make sure that you build prospecting and lead generation time into that second step that we just talked about, right? Make sure that you've got time in your perfect week to prospect and generate business. Now, who are you going to call? Well, that goes back to the very first thing we talked about. You're going to start with the people in your CRM, the people who already know you, like you, and trust you, the people who want to do business with you. Those are the people that you're going to find your next deals through. And so you've got to work that plan. You've got to reach out to them, start by prospecting and lead generating to them. After that, it's about finding additional ways to prospect. You see, you can succeed in this business regardless of your personality type. So whether you're super sociable and you enjoy networking and maybe hosting open houses, or whether you're super direct and you want to call for sale by owners. I mean, that's how I grew my business when I first got going. The reality is you can succeed in this business, but you have to make sure you're going at it and going after a way that resonates with who you are. Now, that's where good leadership and great coaching comes in. That's what we do here at Exit, is we make sure we guide our agents to go the direction that truly meets who they are as a person so they can enjoy what they're doing to build their business. So after all that, and again, just to review, we've talked about your CRM, we've talked about time blocking, we've talked about lead generating to not only the people you know, but now additional avenues. After that, I would begin getting my social media presence in order. That might mean updating your Facebook page, your Instagram, your LinkedIn to show that, hey, you're in real estate, or maybe you've been in the business for a while now and you haven't posted about real estate in a minute. Make sure it's authentic, of course. Make sure it's about who you are as a person. Make sure these are posts that resonate with who you are to your core. And yet at the same time, get that real estate aspect into your social media and it'll go a long way. It reminds the people that already know you and like you and trust you that you're in this business. It's a great way to convert the relationships that you already have to additional real estate business. Finally, the last thing I would do, and honestly, possibly the most important thing, is I would plan my time off. Meaning, you know, whether it's the weekends, whether it's the evenings, I would plan when I would be off, when I would be unplugged from the business, and when I'd be present, whether that's with my family or inside another purpose. And now that can, again, be evenings, that can be weekends. Don't fall into the fallacy that real estate has to be an on-call 24/7 job, because it absolutely does not. The reality is, as long as you plan your work and then you work your plan, you can succeed in this business regardless of how many hours and what hours that you're working. So if this helped you visualize a stronger foundation for your business, do me a favor, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and head over to Amazon where you can check out Real Estate Reset, where we've got more great tips just like what we went over today that can help you build a stronger business.